I'm Ash here,
Leah.
and the reaction video is basically about, these group of people. I guess they doing a podcast or whatever, and the woman is trying to get her point across about, basically what a man expect a woman household to be, and what a man expect a woman to do, and basically saying know your role and stuff, and we gonna react to response and the way he came back at her. We doing a whole reaction to the whole video, so take a look.
And what I realize is there's a lot of modern men that want a traditional woman, but they don't want to be a traditional man. So you want a woman to come home from a job, just like you did, clean, cook, do the laundry, take care of the kids, and handle everything in the household. And you guys are both going to work. Do you see how that don't make sense?
No, it does make sense. And yes, I do want you to do that. And then, because guess what? When a tub or the light break down, you not fixing it.
But that's an everyday job.
Be the hell quiet right now. See, that's the problem.
Everyday job.
That's the problem. You're
Are
not
you delusional?
No,
I don't give a. It's an everyday job for a woman to come home, cook, clean, and take care of the kids, and also go to a job like a man. So you're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work, and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
I have a better question.
The reason why that happened and the reason why that was going on back in the day is because a woman was not working. A woman was not going to work every day.
Okay, but my question is, why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about? Why don't I want to do it? You know how fucking tiring that is? Have you done that?
First of all,
I do it every day.
Your point is invalid, and you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about the modern day women right there. I'm gonna go to work like you. Then you want me to cook, clean. First of all, name one woman in real life, not that you about to make up your head, that comes home and cooks every day. No man is even eating every day. Sometimes we're not even hungry. We ate on the way out. So just even that's asinine to even say that. First of all, if that was the case, so what? Yes, you're going to cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out. He fixing the house. He making sure this. Y'all have different responsibilities and different roles.
That is ridiculous.
That's how I know you're not fit to be a wife.
I could not be fit to be a wife, but I'm not falling for the trickery, because guess what? I've been a woman. Listen, I've been a woman who lives with a man. And we went 50-50, and I went to work and he went to work. I come home and they got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, and I'm a clean person. If you've been to my house, I'm organized and clean. So every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house. And yes, I do that anyways, but when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job, and you don't get time for yourself. And that's why women get burnt out, period. And you're no longer having your relationship because you're coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work, and you're making sure you're catering to him. And let me tell you guys all something. I have done that. And I'm not saying that I will never do it, but I'm letting you know that it feels very draining. And I'm not saying I won't do it, but when I'm going 50-50 on you,
I take pride in doing it.
Where is the value in that? Where is the value in that?
And fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman.
Right.
So you don't want to be a woman. No, you don't want to be a woman because you don't want to train yourself every day.
Azar, yelling doesn't mean you're winning the argument.
And okay, I don't
care.
So
stop yelling. You can yell, but yelling doesn't mean you're winning the argument.
It means that I want to yell.
It's just a sign of low intelligence, and means that
I don't have low intelligence.
It's a sign of you signaling that you have low intelligence when you yell instead of just using your inside voice.
Go ahead, say what you want to say.
Fellas, find a woman who loves being a woman and doing womanly things. Please find a man who loves being a man and doing manly things. We are not equal. And that's what's messing the world up, because a lot of women believe we're equal. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. My wife don't want my duties.
Right.
I don't.
And I don't want hers. You know what my wife was doing when I got home today? My wife was doing laundry and the house was already clean, smelling good. Love the way the house smelled. It smelled like mimosas, sweet dreams, and success. That's what my house smelled like. Then I laid down on the bed. Wasn't no sheets there because she was watching, but I was just a little tired. And she said, "Do you want something to eat? You want me to go to the store?" And I was like, "Nah, that's okay. I got to go film a little." She was like, "You sure?" "I'll go." You want me to cook you something? That's what a wife does. What a husband do is make sure there's money in the account.
So that's my point.
Paul, let me finish.
I think he's getting there.
Let me finish.
Okay.
To make sure, the husband's job is to make sure there's money in the account to go to the store. That there's power to do the laundry.
Yes.
Laundry detergent, all of the above.
So we're making
wait,
the same
pause.
point.
But here, no, we're not. Most importantly, to put the propensity inside of her to want to do those things.
That was going to be my
want to do those things. He put that inside of her and she want to do those things. She might not feel like it from time to time because we are all human, but she wants to do, I want that. So as a woman, if you don't choose a man who loves being a man, meaning he already loved to do the things he's supposed to do, he look forward to doing, and or you don't induce those qualities out of him, you're the problem, and vice versa. So that's what I was trying to get out there. And you yelling, oh, I gotta cook, clean, yes, because don't nobody care. But at the same time, my wife don't plan vacation. My wife been on 118 vacations and ain't got to plan none, ain't got to pay for none. I can go down a long list of all the things she don't do, but she don't care about the things that she don't care about. My wife don't care if the AC duct needed to be cleaned and it was $300. She won't even know that the man came and went. We have different responsibilities. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I clean and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when your car need an oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
All right, as y'all can see that video, it can be
that was a whole lot.
Yeah, a whole lot. Even though the man didn't, get loud, because like I said, and like previous video, women are more emotional. So just because she got loud don't mean she was trying to make her point more clearer. She was very passionate in what she was saying. I think the man that didn't get loud, even though he didn't, I still think he was condescending, narcissistic. Like he was just basically trying to belittle her and really not even try to her point. Like she was saying it with so much passion, and he came back so nonchalant and artistic, and it's like he didn't even give it a thought to what she was saying. You could tell he didn't get a thought what she was saying. And just because she felt the way she felt, don't make her less of a woman. Like, don't get a woman that don't want to be a woman. Like, what kind of mess is that? What you mean? She don't want to be a woman because she like not doing everyday things that both of y'all live in the household and both of y'all can do.
Right.
That make her less than a woman. That make her not being a woman. And you talking about things that you can fix around the house. That's not an everyday thing. And you just told on yourself, like you're not even fixing it yourself. You said in the video, you wouldn't even know the man can't fix the roof. So basically, you hired somebody to do it. She's doing that physical stuff herself.
Physical labor.
If you gonna hire it, or you gonna hire the man to come fix it, hire a maid. Okay, pretty much, because the way you talking, hire a maid. You big money talk. Oh, she don't gotta worry about paying for nothing, paying for that, paying for this. Okay, pay for a maid then, because you talking, You said, oh, you pay for everything. Like, she don't gotta worry about spending nothing on trips because you doing this and that and stuff like that. But y'all don't realize, like, a relationship is not about money. Like, of course, you need money to survive. Bills have to get paid. Like, stuff have to get done. We have to have money to even live, So, yeah, that's going to go without saying.
And honestly, the chores that's being done around the house, I feel like that's an essential need for both sexes. I don't think it's a one sex fits all. Like, I think everybody should be doing basic household chores. Like, because at the end of the day, when you teaching your children, or you just go tell your daughters, oh, you need to clean up, and what your son gonna be doing? because what he's saying in the video, like I hear his point. Oh, I hear his point. To me, he just more sounding like he's just going to be the provider in the sense of if something goes wrong, he just going to pay somebody else to do it. Or he was saying something about he takes the trash out. Trash don't need to be taken out every day, as well as somebody coming home cleaning up. Just like I was looking in the comments section saying, something about the house is dirty every day if both of us going to work. Not necessarily the house being dirty every day, but sometimes when both of y'all getting prepared, getting ready for work, sometimes you might not feel like cleaning the dishes that day. You might want to do it when you get off of work. Or like laundry. I do laundry every Sunday. So laundry don't need to get done every day.
Yeah.
Just the days that you're off. Like, Ash, you work what, Monday through
5 days a week.
Right.
But basically she's saying both of y'all are going to work. So of course y'all gonna be tired when you get home. And she said, oh, we both gonna be tired when we get home, so you get to chill, but I gotta do all the duties around the house. And he was like, yes, but guess what? You should wanna do it. You should wanna be a woman and do it. No, you should want her to take some stress off of her. You should want to like make her feel like, okay, I don't have to do this all the time in order to keep you. Like, what do you got to do to keep me? Like we in this together. We live in a household together. It's like you should feel happy. So you saying that her happiness is basically defined off of just doing stuff that you don't do. Like her happiness got to be defined with cleaning up behind you, basically, because you living there. If she the only person cleaning up and doing this and that, and you live there too, she basically cleaning up behind you too. And so she's supposed to be happy about doing that every day after she come home from work and seeing you not doing it. Like, if anything, y'all could do it together and just motivate each other, because it is tiring if you just being the only person doing it, and it's just draining because it's like constantly, like every day. What you talking about is not an everyday thing, and it's not even physically for you because you hired somebody else to do it. She is using her body, mind, and soul to do that.
Because you said something about
it's taking all of her to do it.
Because he was saying something about he gotta do it when the oil need to be changed. You take it to the shop. If the tire blown out, he gotta go put some money together to get a new tire. So like all this is surrounded by money, like money that you work for every day. And we talking about labor that has to be done in the house every day.
Right.
Like money, you can get money anytime, but her coming home every day, having to clean up and make sure everybody's basic needs are fulfilled, is like she's diminishing herself as a person.
Yeah.
And then also, like, I came into a situation like this not too long ago. I was told myself, because I'm a woman and because my significant other do not clean up, I was told, like, you're a woman, right? You should be able to clean up behind your significant other. And I'm like, so because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to clean up behind another grown individual? And it's not that I don't appreciate my spouse. It's just the fact that, things are supposed to, those are essential things.
You.
Right, because even if we wasn't together, what would my spouse be doing if I was not there?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm just saying, like, that man just feel like we should be so happy to do it every day, and it's not like he thinking for one day to be like, baby, you always do that. Sit down. You take a seat on the couch. I got this. You always want to say, I got this. Like, you take a break. You don't gotta do it every day. And you know that will make her feel like appreciated. Like, okay, he see that I'm doing this. He's trying to, he see the toll is taken on me. So he do care. Because you know, if she gonna feel like you don't care about her mental or nothing, attempting to do anything, and that's what the lady was trying to do in the video. Whether she was loud, she was passionate about it. But you heard every word she was saying. You felt that. You felt where she was coming from. He felt like that's another thing he used to try to belittle her, like, oh, just because you loud don't mean no.
Yeah, he was trying to insult her intelligence. Yeah, and to me, and I don't like I find when we have disagreements, a lot of people try to insult each other, and I just don't understand why do you have to insult somebody just because we two people having disagreements. If I disagree with you, Ash, I'm not going to sit up and be like, oh, you lack intelligence because X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna just tell you, like, I hear what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying, and how you should come about as far as the roles in the household. Not me subjecting you, saying, oh, I'm gonna just put you down or I'm gonna assault you. Like, that's not gonna make the situation better, especially the argument that y'all trying to communicate with each other, because all that's gonna do is just trigger the person even more. And even though she was highly emotional when she was communicating with the guy, that's how that's how some people, because she was passionate about it. That's why she was acting the way she was acting.
And then he used this unmarried women. Like, why do men think that's like so important for us? Like, yeah, of course every woman want to be married, but they act like we need to be married to have a stamp on life. Like, our life can't ever be fulfilled if we are married. Because obviously it's something that we doing wrong. It's not the man because you are married. It's not an insult for I guess it's not an insult for a woman to tell a man, oh, unmarried man, but he was quick to use that on her. Like, yeah, because you unmarried and you probably talking to all these other unmarried people. Like, he was just he just threw that out there a couple of times. Like, like, I just don't like the fact that these stuff that they throw at women, like when they feel like a woman is not playing their quote unquote role, like, well, if we equal, and yeah, he said women are not equal to men. Okay, so strength wise, I agree. Men are made physically stronger than women. That's just what it is. We can't argue with that. Like, we know that you physically stronger than us.
And we both logical creatures, just that based off oxygen, meaning that we have more of that chemical.
Yeah.
That
but
chemical
I'm saying,
that
like, physically, like when you get something heavy out the car, you're gonna be like, babe, can you pick that up? Because he's physically stronger than you. That's what I mean. I literally that's what I mean. Literally, only in the physical department they are. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can't argue with you about that. But you just said, oh, men are not equal to women. So what makes a person say equal anyways? Like, when you saying that women are not equal to men, it's like, are you saying that men are better than women because we're not equal? Like, what is that? Like, what is that about?
I don't even know what that term
I don't know what that means. Like, when they say you're not equal, so when we're not equal to you, like, okay, so that means you better or me better, because now you gotta look at it like that. Because when you say we're not equal, that means somebody better, right or wrong? Is somebody better than the other person when they're saying that?
When people saying equal, that means they're leveling out each other, meaning that they are the same.
Yeah, but he said y'all are not equal to each other. So when somebody said men or women, when he just said, like, oh, men is not equal, we're not equal. So that means one is better than the other one, right?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so what do they mean by
we are different from each other. We are not equal. We are not the same.
Okay, so name an example of that.
Of what, unequalness?
Yeah.
You just said it. Strength.
Okay,
we are physically not stronger. We are as sex. I mean, male and female males are mostly stronger than females.
Okay.
But I mean, there is some females that are stronger.
So
than
that
males.
make us not equal because they stronger?
No.
So what is it? I'm trying to really figure this out. What is it?
I mean, is we talking about quality wise?
Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What was he saying? Like, oh, men are not equal to women. I'm really trying to get into the depth of that because he said a lot of things that he threw at her, but he didn't really go into depth. He thought that what he said, he stood so behind and he ate it up, but he really did explain himself like that. He used words to belittle her and throw stuff back at her and talk about her, how passionate she got, how her voice escalated.
Right, instead of trying to get her to understand.
But he never really explained it like that. So that's why I said, like, when he one of the things he did say was like, you know, we are not equal. So when you say a person is not equal to you, then you got to look at it like, okay, so who is better, a man or a woman? Because, like, why even throw that at each other? Like, why even use that terminology? What do you mean behind it?
I don't think they mean equal, meaning better than one another.
So what do they mean by it?
That means you're talking about battle of the sexes at this point, which is not a gender war or what they talk about nowadays. Like, equal, not being equal to somebody, meaning that you're not above or you're not below, meaning that we are two different human beings with two sex. We are two sexes that that makes us individually different from one another.
Okay, we're different from each other, but that's not that's not what he was saying when he said y'all not equal. We already know that we different from each other. One's a man, one's a woman. That's the obvious. But when he told her we're not equal, that's not what he was saying. We already know that a man and a woman, one has this, one has that, one is physically stronger. You already know that. But I'm talking about as far as...
And then some of them say most men are logical, with most women are emotional, which I think some women can balance out logic and emotion. Especially if you're a woman who's self-aware and who don't really show. I mean, we show emotions, but we don't use it we don't use it as an action. Because most of the time when we have emotions, it's follow up for the action. And sometimes it can be a negative action. Yeah. But so that's why it's important to have emotional intelligence.
Yeah, but to the video, I feel like he threw a lot of stuff out there and he didn't really stand behind it, meaning that he didn't elaborate on it. He didn't really go into depth on it. So it's easy to say this and that, but, you know, mean something behind it. You know, like, really get your point of view across there. Otherwise, you're just saying a whole bunch of stuff just to be saying it.
Right.
She was really passionate about it, and she really explained, like, okay, I feel this and that way because of tiredness. Like, you really see the passion coming out. She really, like, explained herself.
Yeah, and I noticed a small demographic of men who thinks a certain way. They feel like providing, meaning money-wise, that's their way of living in the relationship. And that's not necessarily always the case, because whereas I'm the woman and my duties in the household is to make sure the household is taken care of, but we are living in 2024. So this woman was expressing the fact that we both have to have income, so meaning that we both have to give to the household. It can't just be on one gender. Like, we both have to do this together.
She working, so what is she working for? Of course she's paying something. That's the whole point of her going out to work. Wife, okay. Yeah. Some of his stuff can fly, but she said she was going out to work doing the same thing you're doing. We're doing the same thing. Both got kids to take care of. We both got this to take care of, and we both going to work. We not equal though? What that mean? That's what I'm saying. Well, you know, like, just make it make sense. Just stand behind it. Like, say something with substance. don't just belittle her and stuff like that. And men think that's okay. No.
And we gotta get out this mindset thinking that money is just supposed to run the whole relationship. Like,
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, so yeah, we pretty much summed up our reaction to that video. Tell us if y'all think something different, y'all agree with us. We'd love to hear y'all comments on it. But we're signing out with that. Hope y'all enjoyed our convo, and we appreciate any feedback, whether it's negative or positive. Please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it.
all right, signing out. Leah
And Ash.